man on the word State Patrol in the back of the car. The blaue Schrift. Hey folks, we're sitting here in Dahlonega. We're just headed on our way back home from going to the grocery store and saw this unmarked ghost vehicle completely in black from the Georgia State Patrol making a traffic stop. Looks like a DUI. They're doing field sobriety tests, and I will say that is a good thing. Do not condone drunk driving. Unfortunately, too many tragic events have happened with drunk drivers. So if this person is indeed impaired, then that's a good thing if she's pulled him over and ends up arresting him. If he's not and he's free to go, that's a good thing also. Then he was innocent, so not a problem. But it does look like she's doing everything correctly. I believe it's a female officer. So kudos. This is a good thing. So I would like to give him credit where credit is deserved. We do have something else come with sirens from the right. Looks like a fire truck. Not sure what they're going to. I do hear another set of sirens coming. It's probably going to where that first fire truck went. You know, the other reason we like doing this when we see something like that, the officer is by herself, and honestly, if she needed help, we would help her. She is doing the right thing, so there's no problem with that. It looks like a sheriff's car pulling in here behind the state trooper. Looks actually like two of them. It's not even a sheriff's car. It looks like it's University of North Georgia Police with two cars. Not sure why they came racing with lights and sirens. It looks like it's just a DUI investigation. But then again, we're not standing over there. We're not part of the conversation. But just for peace of mind, we are a good distance away from them. I would say we're probably 100 feet or more away from them, so we're definitely not obstructing nor impeding their investigation or anything. We're a good distance away, so absolutely no problem there. And you know, they're in a very bad spot right here in front of these apartments. And several cars have gone around them. So maybe, you know, for safety purposes, she asked for a little bit of help so she doesn't accidentally get rear-ended by another car, or somebody runs over her standing in the street with this gentleman. But so far, definitely appears that they're doing everything the right way and doing it by the book, which is a good thing. We definitely want to give them credit. We're not just out here looking for them to do bad things. I would much rather, you know, highlight them for the good instead of spotlighting them for the bad. And from what I can tell, and I'm no expert in, there's another police car come by and doing any sort of, you know, field sobriety tests. But it looks like she's given him instructions multiple times and tried to go through it. So I would venture to guess she's given him several opportunities. So now we have a total of 3, it looks like either Dahlonega Police or University of North Georgia Police with the Georgia State Trooper. So I'm not sure why they've got a total of 3 additional cars to help her. And here goes a 4th one by, and that looks like the Lumpkin County Sheriff's Office. So I'm not sure what that's all about, if they need that many. But she may very well have a good reason for it, so we're not going to sit here and Monday morning quarterback, you know, what it is they're doing. Some almond noodle. I hear yet another siren. Now the subject is leaned up against the car. Here comes another one.
Oh my goodness.
Not sure what this is all about. And that looks to be like another Georgia State Trooper, because they have the writing on the side. In the window it says State Trooper. So they got him at the front of the patrol car. I didn't see anything to indicate that he was combative or anything. But like I said, we're not standing there. We're not listening to it. And we honestly, I don't want to go up there. I don't think it's necessarily appropriate. Why we would have the right to go closer and film, we're going to give them their space so they can do their job. And certainly in no way, you know, are we going to interfere. It looks like they might be placing him in handcuffs and arresting him. So good job. This looks like a DUI because they were doing the field sobriety test. And I don't see that they did anything inappropriate. So like I've said earlier, we do want to give credit where credit is deserved. And if this is a good DUI arrest, which is what I suspect, and that's a good thing. Drunk driving does kill, it is dangerous, so do want to give him credit. It appears from my vantage point that they did everything right. It looks like they were professional. Okay, he is getting loud. I can hear him yelling. So that might explain why other units came. He's definitely agitated, the individual. He's yelling at this police officer from UNGPD. It may be hard to hear on the recording or on the phone, but he's definitely agitated. So I guess if you're getting arrested, you're going to probably be a little bit upset. But that might explain why all these police cars showed up. He may have been a little boisterous when she was by herself. So they just put him in the back seat. So good for them. All right, folks, and now they've got him situated in the back of the patrol car. They did find an open container, but it looks like I just can't see what it is. But they are, looking into the car. He's got something in his hand, some kind of a container. I can't tell if it was a bottle or what it is. He put it on the hood of the car. I can't really see it. It looks like maybe a beer can, maybe a larger one. It's just hard to see from this distance and in the light. So it looks like right now they're just kind of going through the car. Now, mind you, the window, the lights were on. I think the window may be down. So they're just looking at what was in plain view, and that drink, whatever it is they took out, was in plain view from what I could see. Looks like they found some more stuff in the car. They're putting it on the hood. If I'm not mistaken, that might look like a 6-pack. I just can't tell from here. I think that's a 6-pack. Let's give it a few more minutes, maybe get some B-roll footage of the tow truck. I'm sure they got one coming. Like I said, we're giving credit here. Looks like they did a good job. Looks like there's another, that's a sheriff's car pulling in. So, 2 left. And now, I guess the sheriff's car has joined the party. Looks like somebody strolled down the sidewalk up there in some khakis and a t-shirt or some kind of a shirt, and he's hanging out next to them. And the sheriff is leaving. Now, they did pop the trunk in this car and they're digging through it, so I'm not sure what that's all about. Now, there are various reasons for them to be able to do so. The gentleman may have given consent to search the vehicle. They may have seen something in plain view that gave them cause. So, you know, they may have a good reason for it, and they may be very valid what they're doing. But we don't know. I mean, for all we know, they could be doing something they shouldn't be doing, but it doesn't look like it at first glance. And I didn't see anything that would make me think that they're doing something they shouldn't be doing. Oh, he's got more beer. Oh yeah, several more beer cans. Definitely a good job. Got it drunk off the road. That's always a good thing. And it looks like the tow truck has arrived here. They'll probably be picking the car up. So DUI doesn't pay. You can get arrested and they're going to take your car, as they should. 100% support that. Not DUI, that is. 100% support getting arrested for DUI and taking your car. Let's take an inventory of it. Just taking pictures of it, documenting it. I mean, there's definitely quite the amount of what I believe looks like beer cans. Even when I walked a little bit closer, definitely looked like beer cans. I just couldn't tell what they were.